everybody? Back again with Keith Strader, ice3kingzz. This time you can actually hear him. I'm gonna talk a little WWE today. Old school, new school, whatever. Hell, we'll talk independent. Keith, factions. In your eyes, the greatest faction of all time. DX. DX, really? You think DX is the greatest faction of all time? Above the Horsemen, above NWO?
Definitely above the NWO. It's like WCW shit.
Well, there's a lot of people that probably argue about that. I mean, NWO... The Hogan turn for NWO was probably the greatest... The greatest, I don't know, backstabbing of all time, like Hogan to the fans. Yeah, I mean the American, the American's American. You know, like I cried. You know, like literally I cried because you know back then you thought it was real. That was before it all came out that wrestling's fake, all that. You know, but I mean Hogan. So you think DX? Greatest faction ever. Above Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, the Four Horsemen. Oh, I mean, don't get it wrong. Like, I love DX. Love DX. Huh. But, no. But, I mean, like...
Four Horsemen had one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Well, yeah, you got Flair in there. It's got to be considered. I mean, Evolution, where you have legit all four Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
You know, like since we mentioned Evolution, does Evolution make them Hall of Famers, or were they Hall of Famers beforehand? Evolution.
Yeah.
Hall of Famers before or after? I mean, two of them, no question.
Yeah.
But.
I mean, after probably.
After?
Yeah.
I mean, but you did have Batista with his championship run. Orton. I mean, they were in Evolution with Orton's run, but. So you think like Evolution made Batista and Orton? You think?
Yeah. I think that was the purpose of Evolution.
Right. To build them to that point, right? Okay. Since we're talking old school, go Attitude Era best moment. Wrestling moment from the Attitude Era.
One of my favorite moments was when Stone Cold won the King of the Ring.
Which time? Oh, with the Austin 316 promo.
Yeah, Thumper Bibles.
Yeah. Austin 316 says, "I just whipped your ass."
That was one of them for me. The Mankind winning the World Championship for the first time was pretty amazing.
It really was, yeah.
Especially
That was a good one.
Especially since it was the turning of the tide with the WCW.
Right.
You know, I didn't know that at the time because I didn't watch WCW, but in retrospect.
Yeah, well, I was the WCW guy, you know. Like I was Goldberg, NWO all the way, Wolfpack. Loved it all. But I mean, you had a Rewind on Tuesday. I don't know if you remember that. Well, back in the day, I could watch Nitro on Monday and then turn around Tuesday, as long as my friends didn't ruin most of the shit. You could turn around on Tuesday and watch, I'd watch Nitro, and then you could watch Raw again on Tuesday night on what they call Raw Rewind. So I would have wrestling Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, I remember we mainly watched WWE. My dad would every now and then switch over to WCW, but then he would just, like during the commercial breaks for WWE,
Right.
Right back.
Hey, give me one of them scopes, dude. I just looked over and noticed you're fucking balling out over here.
That's any ammo. We got time to hit this house over here.
Yeah. Alright, so back to it. Rank. Where do you rank the Shield? We'll put it with a recent dominant faction, who I do think is one of the best of all time. Should be in that conversation.
Yes, I agree. I wish they had more of an opposition to go against.
Right, right. Like DX had McMahon and Austin. I mean, you don't. It is hard. I get what you're saying. Like it's not like it's like there's no challenge for them
Yeah.
because they broke up and became the most dominant forces in the WWE. All of them champions.
Like by far, one of my favorite things they ever did was go against Evolution.
Oh yeah, yeah, amazing, amazing. And you know, you had the Wyatt family too,
Yeah.
and they disbanded that. Which, I mean, I didn't like it when they brought Orton into it. I wasn't a fan of that.
No.
Like, I feel like Orton can stand alone, obviously. Hall of Famer in itself. But, I mean, I think Bray Wyatt should be a Hall of Famer. Eventually, they should do more with him.
Hopefully, he gets to that point in his career where he can become one.
Right, right. I mean, he's definitely got the talent, I think.
Yeah. He's great in the ring.
Absolutely. I mean, amazing. Amazing. Sister Abigail is just... I mean, he really is great. But, I mean, I get what you're saying with the Shield today not having anybody to go against. You know, I mean, like, who's the other faction now? I don't even know. I can't. Off the top of my head, I don't think I can name another faction. Can you? Because exactly, like that's the part. You know, like it was awesome when Sting came back, NWO came back, all that. It'd have been great if they kept around, but we all know they're too old to go against the Shield. You know, I mean, that's serious injury. Oh, did not know that was there. Oh, that'd be amazing. Well, we know Wrestling Kingdom coming up. Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega. Huge, I mean, dream match, honestly.
Oh, God, I cannot wait.
And you got two of the best wrestlers in the world going at it. Something good has to happen, you know?
I see somebody at 75 running in the storm.
Yeah, I see him. You got any bandages? You got a med pack.
Yeah, mid-pack. I had bandages to drop them off.
I got bandages. I got 5 bandages. Okay, favorite matches, Keith? And we'll go Attitude Era. Well, let's go old school matches here.
3 of my top matches. Oh. Well, you was right there, and I didn't see you.
Yeah, saw that.
It was a balloon. My number one favorite match of all time, I saw it live, was the Jeff Hardy and Undertaker ladder match.
Jeff Hardy and Undertaker, nice, yeah.
Oh, my
I do remember that match.
Because I was...
Wait, is that the one where Taker comes back and holds his hand up after the match? Yeah, great match.
Jeff keeps falling back down there.
Yeah, he won't lay down.
Yeah.
Doesn't lay down for the dead man.
I remember watching it because I was a big Hardy fan.
Oh yeah,
More than
absolutely.
Taker. I mean, I was young at the time.
Right.
And I I was just rooting for Jeff Hardy so much. That was one of my favorite matches.
Right.
Taker and Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we got a lot of Taker here.
Yeah, and then probably Taker and Triple H in the Hell in a Cell, I believe, with Shawn Michaels as the guest referee.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
That was a good one.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Because I love the whole in that one. I liked how you didn't know what Shawn was gonna do as the ref.
Right. Because Triple H is there, and you also have him as supposed to be an official.
Yeah, because Shawn's a good guy in a way. He's a good guy, and he's Triple H's friend. So you didn't know what to expect.
Right. Oh, fuck. Right here. Hit him once. Well, I'm taking him out. Fuck him. Yeah, I'm taking him out. Run, just run.
No, we ain't gonna make it.
Well, at least we took him out. We got the kills.
This is the lake.
Yeah. Just going to the lake. Alright, so you talk Michael's Taker. I'm gonna go with my favorite one. Personally, Edge Mankind hardcore match.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Amazing.
Is that you talking about the one with the table on fire?
Yes, that match.
I actually listened to Edge and Christian podcast a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking.
That's alright, I'm going down soon too.
He was talking about that one. He was talking about that one, but he mentioned that the bump he took jumping off the ladder, spearing Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
He said that was the most painful thing of his career, even more than breaking his neck.
Wow.
Literally, the game's gonna let us just.
No, yeah, I mean, we're both down. I don't know why we both did instantly die. Oh, it's 50 on 50, that's why.
Yeah. I doubt someone's gonna come resurrect us.
That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Large amounts of alcohol will affect the memory, regardless. So you are sitting here watching me die out. Alright, I am back. Trying to be anyway. We're working on it. We do have one viewer. What's up, viewer? Would you like to leave a comment? Let us know what you think about the conversation. WWE fan or not. David Smith. Good friend of ours, David. Hey, collect your reward real quick. What is up, David? David, wrestling WWE topic. Name it. Me and Keith will talk about it.
It says hot lesbian action. I'll turn my mic off for that.
Nothing, David? Nothing? Alright, we'll go back. Just got home from work. It doesn't mean you can't pick a topic, David. Go up here.
Philip's gonna pay our first viewer a $500 gift card.
Yeah, Keith is a fucking liar. We'll go back to WWE, Keith. We've been factions. Faction. Let's go tag teams, Keith. Alright, Keith decided to show up early, so we're going here.
My finger hit the button.
All right. So Keith, favorite tag team? Any era, or you know what? Go by era. That would be more fun. 80s, 90s, today. Can you do an 80s tag team?
Doubt it.
Hollywood Blondes, maybe? Were they 80s?
Yeah, Hollywood Blondes. For the
That's all I had.
90s at least, I'll go with probably Matt and Jeff Hardy, I guess.
Matt and Jeff Hardy. That's a good pick.
I want to say Edge and Christian, but I guess that's because I've been listening to their podcast so much lately.
Well, I mean, Edge and Christian are dominant. I mean, really. They were amazing in the time they wrestled, in a time where it was the top tier of people.
Today,
So there's a lag when I stream. I don't see the lag, David.
I'm really liking the Usos.
Usos? I do love the Usos. Day one-ish, man.
It's the Usos and New Day.
New Day. Wow.
I mean, they're up there. It's the Usos, but New Day's up there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge Uso fan, I'll be honest. Or not Uso, but I mean New Day. Not a big New Day fan.
New Day rocks.
That's what they say. So I keep hearing. Not a fan. We'll go back to 90s because David requested it. I personally do love the Hardy Boys. Jeff Hardy might be my favorite wrestler of all time.
What do you think about his match with Sting in TNA?
At Lethal Lockdown?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, the one where he couldn't walk out the door. Yeah, wasn't great.
so much for your favorite wrestler.
David wants to get invited to the party. He wants to be on the stream. Keith will have to do it, David. We'll get you here in just a second.
Just wait about an hour.
Personally, my favorite tag team, which I think is the best tag team of all time, most dominant, the Dudley Boys.
Most dominant.
I think they're the most decorated, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's the Dudleys, you know, like nobody wants to get dropped on their head. All right, we're gonna have David Smith joining us, the only fucking viewer.
He can comment as he.
And there he is. There he is, David Smith on air.
You know, you can't exactly stop telling everybody my goddamn name. I love Dave's already in there.
But they can see it on my stream when it pops up. They see everything that's on my screen.
No, fair enough.
David Smith. Reply.
Yeah.
I'm used to saying T.I. Dave, man.
No, you revealed your real name to me, so it says David Smith joined the party.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'll close YouTube out so I don't have to watch that again.
Oh, we got another viewer. Hey, other viewer, would you like to comment on anything you'd like to hear about the WWE? No, they went away. Unless David went away. Did you go away, David?
I did go away. But yes, if you're talking about, so are we specifically just talking about WWE at this period? Because the Hollywood, when I said 90s, I meant the Hollywood Blondes was early 90s, like 99 to like 93.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can talk about any wrestling you want to. I mean, me and Keith are both. I mean, Keith more than me, but we're caught up with what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I watch WWE. I have the network and watch every favorite.
Right.
I watch every.
We all do.
A stream. Yeah.
But I mean,
I have
Keith's more independent type of viewer.
Like you watch like a lot of the New Japan stuff.
I'm gonna watch Wrestling Kingdom. Yeah, Jericho and Kenny Omega. We were just mentioning it.
I've watched New Japan here and there. We're definitely watching Wrestling Kingdom.
Oh yeah, Wrestling Kingdom's a definite.
Oh yeah, if I have to buy that thing, I'm buying that motherfucker.
WrestlingUp.com, I believe. I'll go ahead and throw a plug in for them.
Stop plugging it.
Trying to get sponsored here.
You're not doing a good job.
Hell, whatever,
Maybe
dude.
win some matches. Get some kills, bro,
Hey,
and then maybe
yeah.
you'll get sponsored.
Okay,
Hit your shots.
David, go ahead and join the match. Did you get that was your
Okay.
third 50 on 50, right?
Yeah, probably. That has something to do with it.
Yeah, we're trying to level up Keith here. I'll send you an invite, David.
Okay. Don't worry about it. I can just join up. If y'all are out of a match, I can join up.
Yeah, we're out of a match. You can go ahead. Yeah, join up.
Don't join the list.
Yeah.
Alright, Keith's had a lot of whiskey followers.
Keith is. But I say it's like I'm okay with Keith being like this. That's fine because I'm sure Keith has dealt with me many times on the other end. So have you, Phil. But
Yeah. Hey, y'all mind keeping the conversation going while I step away from the mic real quick?
shut the fuck up.
Alright, hey man, streaming live on YouTube. Let's.
It's like streaming live on YouTube. Don't give a shit.
Alright. Keep the conversation going. I'll be right back.
But I say 80s tag teams. I mean, I guess. You still have to go with like the Road Warriors and Demolition and stuff like that. I mean, they were really. You did have the Rockers with Shawn Michaels and Jannetty back in the day. I mean, I didn't get to really watch them. I mean, neither of us really did. We just got to see fucking and the Hart. Don't forget the Hart Foundation. I said they were 80s and early 90s.
I don't remember much of the tag teams from before that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
But I mean, I watched like a lot of stuff. Oh, what about Harlem Heat?
I didn't watch much WWE. Zach Woodall is all about Harlem Heat, though. That's his favorite.
Harlem Heat was the way. Ooh, da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Can you dig it, suck? Harlem Heat was dope back in the day. I can't, because then they had like, they had the total package. I mean, NWO had Hall and Nash, and then they had fucking, but then they had the total or the buff package or total pack or like something like that, and it was fucking Lex Luger and Buff Bagwell.
Yeah.
I'm buff and I'm the stuff. It's like I watched a little bit more WCW until I got a little older. Then I could watch. Then my parents let me watch, whatever I wanted after a while.
Alright, and the host is back. David, I love the comment with the Mark Jannetty. Liked it. Liked it a lot.
Just gotta
Well,
build-
David, I do believe we've had a lot of conversation when he was talking about blowing him, so.
Let's see.
I said blowing, not sucking dick. Alright.
You are talking to a man who did say one time when he was drunk, I'd jack a man off for a beer right now.
No, you said that way more than one time, David. But it's okay, it's okay.
Self-deprecation.
Right. Alright, so, y'all just talking about 80s while I was gone? No?
No, we delved a little bit, but there's not much in there.
Alright, David, I'll go ahead and ask you. We'll go the same question I asked Keith. Favorite faction of all time?
I don't know. It's hard. Billy and Chuck.
Favorite faction of all time.
I mean, I like the DX is probably up there. Evolution. A lot of people forget Evolution. I mean, that was just like.
Right. We did mention Evolution, absolutely.
Like, I don't know, man. I mean, that's really hard to discuss. I mean, 'cause you got like the corporation from back in the day and stuff like that too.
Like the corporation drop. I do.
The Ministry of Darkness.
Ooh, he's going all WWE here. No mention of the NWO yet.
Dude, the NWO is just all-time classic. The original NWO.
You talk about the original 3?
Like you could go like into 5 or something like that, and it was fine. But you know,
Well, yeah, that lasted about a week, and then there was what 50 members, I believe. Yeah.
no. And that's the thing is like I like the original cast of the NWO.
Oh, Hogan, like I said, I mean, we mentioned it earlier. Hogan turning is one of the biggest moments in wrestling history. As I watch Keith screen while he mows down an opponent.
Are you at Keith's house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Keith is gone.
Maybe if you weren't busy watching him, maybe you could have helped him.
Well, I was on the way, you fuck. Oh yeah, sorry. Keith's wife also reminded me that I was streaming, and I probably shouldn't have said the fuck word. David, where the fuck are you at? You're behind me. I'm going in the house after these. I'm gonna avenge Keith. I'm probably gonna die doing it, but.
You're avenging him. Dave and some other dude are over there dancing together.
All right, so we had Evolution, the Corporation, and DX.
Don't forget about the Nation of Domination, bro.
Okay, yeah, we all tried to forget about the Nation of Domination.
Well, I'm talking about when The Rock was the leader, not when Farouk was the leader.
Yeah, for those 3 weeks.
I think The Rock was the leader. Good job,
There's
Phil.
somebody at the doorway, David. Of that house.
Okay. That's cool.
Oh, right here. Oh. Oh no, I got the right one. I thought I shot Dave. No, no, I shot the other guy. Alright, viewers, getting to see some battle fights here.
We're dead.
Yep, we are dead, David.
I fucking directed him with a rocket launcher. I'll put something.
Screw Jay.
David, I'm going to continue with the questions that I asked Keith. Favorite wrestling match of all time?
Favorite wrestling match of all time. Put us on no field, Keith. So it's just us 3.
Keith, no feel. That's okay. You can say the fuck word.
Dude, people say fuck all the time on stream.
Right. Favorite match, David?
One that I watched. I don't know. Probably my favorite. One of my personal favorites was probably recently. I'd say was actually any AJ Styles matches right now because he's just on fire.
Yes.
Nice. I like it.
But
Like
I
the
really
mention-
liked him and Cena's first one-on-one clash at SummerSlam.
Yep.
The face that run this place.
Did you happen to see his match with Jinder Mahal?
I didn't see the newest one. I haven't watched it yet. I bet it was good. But I mean, I think his match with Brock Lesnar was amazing too.
It really was made. Like I love Brock. I love him. Like going like top 3 wrestler, favorite of mine. Just how he should have been when he come out. I feel like just dominant. But like AJ Styles brought it to a different level with his wrestling skills. Like what he's able to do in a ring with Brock Lesnar was amazing in my eyes. Exactly, yeah. With the size of it, like in real life, I mean Brock should have just murdered him, but you make this phenomenal match.
I jumped, guys. I'm going to Fatal Fields.
Yeah, we're heading.
Yeah, you need to watch the Mahal thing. That's a really people hate on Jinder so much. I don't know why. He's really good. I don't know if it's
He's not bad. No, no, it's just style. It's definitely more 80s, early 90s style wrestling.
It really is, yeah.
He's a throwback. He's not.
He's the new age Iron Sheik, if you will. You know.
I wouldn't compare him that much. He's
Well, I mean, he's honestly probably a better athlete than the Iron Sheik, but.
I don't
All
know
right,
the Iron
David.
Sheik.
Favorite tag team?
I'd say I
Personal.
didn't get. I don't know.
I mean, this is you personally. Doesn't have to do with greatest or whatever. Just
I did like Keith giving the New Day some love. They definitely deserve some love. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
we're talking all time here. We're talking back. All right, you want to pull the Hollywood Blondes out? Whatever. LOD. Whatever.
I'm trying to think. I'm also trying to slay right now.
I got a rocket launcher.
I had one earlier. We do have company here, guys, just to let y'all know.
Oh well, Philip's not with you.
Favorite tag team.
Viewers are waiting, David.
Nothing
Brothers of
there.
Destruction, two-man
Oh.
power trip.
Hey man, Brothers of Destruction are probably my favorite. No lie, like I mean, when you talk about looking at matches, and not even the quality of the matches, just pure joy of watching the matches.
Anybody remember had 3-minute warning?
3 minute warning, love it,
Yeah.
love it. 3 minutes.
Man,
The Eric Bischoff marrying Billy Gunn
oh,
and his
man.
with
Wrestling Chuck
yeah, and he's like, it doesn't matter if it lasts 30 years, 3 years, or 3 minutes. Did I just say 3 minutes? And then the 3 minute warning. What happened to them guys? Does anybody know?
Well, one's dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Umaga.
Umaga was
yeah.
one of them?
Yeah, Umaga's one.
Yeah,
of the
Rosie.
ones that
I did not
Rosie
know
died.
that. I did not know Umaga was one of the 3 minute warning.
Yeah. Oh, Umaga's
Yeah, I mean, they both. I thought they both were good, honestly. I mean, they showed athleticism with their size, you know.
Yeah.
Later version of Yokozuna, maybe. I mean, he was the first large athlete, you know, like able to do stuff maybe more than what is expected from a man of his size, you know.
Phil, do you have any guns?
Yeah, I got a sniper and a SMG.
Okay, come on. Head towards the circle. Actually, we got time.
one. So is the car done?
I got a potion too. I should probably drink sometime.
Yeah, probably. It'd be smart.
Yeah. Alright, this is the longest official broadcast from PhillipArmistead's YouTube channel. We're still here, still breathing. Keith, any question you have for David?
Favorite
But,
match outside of singles?
What now?
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell, I like it. Really like
Also like Elimination Chamber, if done right.
it. Yeah, if done right. That was a big one.
If done right, it's awesome. If not, it's shitty. Then you gotta go with just a classic ladders TLC match.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of a submission match if both of the people are really technical.
If
Like
they're
Kurt
che-
and Benoit or somebody, you know,
Yeah.
people like that.
Guy, you just mentioned a dream match there. Oh, fuck.
Either of y'all have rockets.
I do not. Alright, David,
Do you have any rockets, David?
Mm-mm.
Don't lie to me.
I don't think I do. No, I don't. Don't lie to me.
Any other question, Keith, for David?
I've just found some. If you die and I see rockets fall on the ground, maybe
I'll let you know if I get rockets.
I just found some. Just kidding.
Keith, another question for David?
I mean, you have to talk. I mean, the thing is like if we're talking about all-time wrestlers.
Oh, there you go.
With
We'll do that. Top 5, David. Top 5 wrestlers of all time.
What, all?
5, counting down to 1.
Overall wrestling, just wrestling?
Yes, overall.
Or just favorite?
Your favorite. Your favorite. Like, I don't care your name. Name GPS if you want to put it in your top 5.
Alright, well, this is a thing.
Waiting on you, David. Top 5 wrestlers all time. 5 down to 1.
Well, a favorite, it's different versus favorite versus actual best.
No, that's what it is. It's your favorite. It's your top 5, man. Like, if you were going to sit down and watch wrestling matches, who's the top 5 people you want to watch?
Well, I'd like to rewatch some Macho Man Randy Savage. It's Macho Man Randy Savage. That's all you need for that reason.
Right.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah. It's not just Slim Jim.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I dress up as a for Halloween every fucking year, so I have the cape and everything. No joke. It's actually
I've seen you dress up with him when it was like a Tuesday in the middle of June. So. Dude, I'm
you dressed as Macho Man at a party in Bowling Green once.
Overtime. Or no, B-Dubs. Was it B-Dubs? I'm pretty sure it was B-Dubs.
Did you ever go to Parrish's Halloween parties?
Yeah, I think I was Macho Man Randy Savage when you were there.
Yeah, I remember. I think I remember. Alright.
They got the real wrestling boots. Let's see.
Right.
I'd like to see.
So we got the Macho Man at number 5.
Well, no, I mean that's not actually my number 5. It's like
just your top 5. No.
Okay. No specific order.
No, I'd like to see Rock. I'd like to see Rock, Austin, Hogan, Flair, Michaels. You know, I mean, there's like I could go top 10. I couldn't go top 5.
Right.
I mean, because shut up. If you're talking about wanting to watch a match, then I'd like to see a healthy Michaels and Austin actually go at, actually Michaels and Rock in their prime go at it.
Nice, I like it.
Because they never got a chance to. I'd say see Austin. I'd like to see Hogan back in the day. Talking like 80s.
80s Hogan versus who?
80s Hogan probably versus mid 90s Michaels.
Mid 90s
well,
Michaels? Michaels destroys him.
Oh yeah, as a wrestler, of course.
As any part of anything.
Michaels is one of the greatest. It's probably one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Arguably the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah, I'd like to see Flair back in the mid 80s against just anybody. Put Flair against Cena. Flair against Cena now.
Flair and Cena now. Okay, I like it.
Well, maybe a year or two back, a couple years back.
Yeah, Cena's kind of lost his edge now. He's not the Cena of old. He is not the Cena of old.
But I'm like, you know, or Punk versus Austin.
I like it.
From Daniel Bryan versus like Eddie Guerrero or Benoit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fucking dream match right there.
Or Kurt Angle against Daniel Bryan. Anybody.
Yeah, that's the one for me.
Yeah.
Benoit versus Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got me over here drooling now.
Maybe you go bleep that name out, Benoit, and do it.
Right.
It's a stream, not a.
Exactly. We're not getting paid by the WWE. They start paying me, we will not mention that anymore. I promise.
I would have liked to see Goldberg versus Austin.
Goldberg,
people-
Austin. Like you're talking prime, total hype.
Total hype.
Still not much improvement.
You're right, but
I mean, Goldberg is what he is, but Goldberg, I mean, he was awesome to watch. He wasn't a great technical wrestler, never was really meant to be.
Yeah, I never watched.
I mean, I do.
but I mean, if you had the hype of when WCW was at its peak, WWE was at its peak, and you get then the champion Goldberg versus then the champion Stone Cold Steve Austin, it does make for a
North 15.
I've never been a Goldberg fan, honestly, but I do remember as a being young, wanting to see Goldberg versus Austin.
right. All right, I mean the rattlesnake versus the immovable
I
object.
never even watched WCW, and I wanted to see that match. Like I remember, I'd get magazines, and magazines would talk about it.
Yeah, I mean they were the epitome of the Attitude Era minus DX and NWO. I'm not hitting nothing.
I got that kill.
There's rockets here, Keith.
Yes.
Alright. No, why do I have 2 snipers? Don't need that. Need a gun.
I hear jingle bells.
That's your mother. Oh, burn. Burn. Got him.
Shut your mouth.
Write it down. Is there a green assault rifle? There we go.
Yeah, there is.
Are we in the building or we're gone? We're gone. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get in the circle.
Alright, so David, all-time
I mean, I do
favorite
have-
moment.
Oh, I mean, I do. I mean, like you're talking about that. It's like I do have the Goldberg tattoo on my arm. That is a thing.
Well, yeah. We wasn't talking about how stupid you were. I said your all-time favorite moment.
I don't know. That's hard.
Like, I mean, I'm talking like when you remember wrestling as a whole. I'm not talking about WWE. You can say WCW, indie wrestling, ROH,
I still remember.
Hog, whatever. Fuck. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they dropped all 3 of us with one shot.
They have scars and stuff. So yeah, we're kind of boned.
Oh no, that wasn't a scar. That was a golden sniper.
Yeah, they one shot to me, one shot to Phillip. One shot to you.
Yeah, 3 bullets, 3 kills. We just
one
ran
of my
into
favorite all-time
15-6
moments.
in this motherfucker, okay? Like, but all-time favorite moment, David.
I still go with You do that, I'm gonna kill you.
Give me like 15 seconds.
Keith is gonna go off for 15 seconds to 25 seconds. He's just gotta refill a beverage. Oh, we'll take a refill. I don't know where the glass went.
But I still remember as a kid watching Goldberg win the title. That was awesome.
What was it, David? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Goldberg winning the title. I remember that was one of my favorite moments, just because I mean it was live. You know, you got to see something crazy. You know,
Right, free on Nitro.
free.
Yeah.
Exactly, free.
Yeah, I
did like
definitely.
I did like the Shield breaking up, which we didn't ever mention in factions. That was really dumb of us.
Well, me and Keith did mention that before you got on. We were talking about the Shield
one of
and
the-
where they rank. We actually never got to finish that. I believe that was when you joined the comments. We never mentioned that. Where do you rank the
Oh, they're
Shield?
top 5.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
The
Like,
top
they're
5,
one of my favorite of all time.
Let's just say NWO, DX, 4 Horsemen. Those are 1, 2, 3. Pick them and choose them how you want.
Right.
Shield's probably right out after that, and then Evolution. In my opinion.
Right.
I have to think for a little bit more about some other factions and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I think the greatest part about it is they joined this faction, and I mean their first match is at SummerSlam, and not only do they win, but they all, after they break up, every single one of them wins the title.
At some point.
And then you rejoin them together as a stronger, like, it's the Shield stronger, you know, like, I mean, you had the Shield and they were dominant, and now you have former champions, tag team champions, you know what I mean, like, it's at a dominant level.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes, I gotta poop.
Alright, we had that live on the stream, you heard it here first, David has to poop.
I was like, I could pull the Rick and Morty. I gotta take a shit.
You didn't do the burp.
I haven't had any beverages, so I can't say burp.
Alright. Well, we're gonna head to stop this stream, David. You're still on the thing. We'll start a new one here in a minute. All you viewers, hope you like, subscribe, comment on the video if you want to hear anything. Hope you enjoyed it all. You guys have a great night.